Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Arwen Herman. We're here at the LaFell High School in Westchester, New York, and we're introducing Emissary, the nonprofit tech organization founded after October 7th to combat anti-Semitism and to promote pro-Semitism on social media and beyond. We're going to hear from high school students on what they're dealing with online and offline. Let's take a closer look.
My name is Daniel Rosen, and I'm the co-chair of an organization called Emissary. Emissary's goal is to organize individuals and communities and schools to work together in a coordinated way to impact the narrative on social media and beyond. So, is anyone here on TikTok or Instagram? Anybody raise your hand if you are? Okay. Tell me, have there been any experiences that you've been sort of unhappy with in a way?
Yeah, like sometimes people can post antisemitic things.
Right. How does that make you feel?
Oh yeah.
Bad. Right. Wouldn't it be great if we could do something about it? Right. Anybody else? Anyone else share? Go ahead.
So I guess there have been these live streams, I guess, on like TikTok, whatever social media platforms, where they are like, I'm pro-Palestinian, come and argue with me, and like they're just pushing this pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian rhetoric just around, and I mean,
How does that make you feel?
me, I know they're what's it called spreading lies, spreading hatred, that, so me, it doesn't really hurt me, but I know it could, what's it called, be making some other people believe what they're saying, and that, in a sense.
Exactly. So sometimes we feel like we're lone voices out there, right? Like we're on our own. And our goal here is to organize ourselves in a way that allows us to like rise together with similar messages at the same time, at a given place, at a given time, and we can really try and impact the narrative. So that's what Emissary is about, basically. Very quickly, when you join Emissary, the goal is to join, so there's 3 parts to it. We don't have time to get into all the different parts. Maybe one day we'll come back and explain more. But the main part is this connect feature. The connect feature allows you to join a group, right? So in this case, it's going to be the sophomore group of LaFell is one group. And we're going to work together in a coordinated way to do missions. And what is a mission? A mission is many different types of things. A mission can be simple as follow a certain influencer. Okay, it can be share something at a given time in a given place. Okay, that's a mission, or it can be join a campaign that we're working on together to try and impact an outcome. If there's an unjust thing happening in the world, we can all come around the same campaign at the same time to try and do all kinds of coordinated actions to impact that situation. So the most important thing, guys, is to actually join the app, right? And to do the first mission. And before we finish, I want to introduce 3 of your fellow students who are going to come up and explain a little more. So please welcome to the front. We have Abby, Wiseman, Mealy Kriegel, and Ranit Berman. Let's give them a round of applause, guys. Come on.
Okay, so there's an award called the Emissary for All Digital Advocacy for Excellence, and this is for the student who does the most and who is actively engaging in the platform and doing different missions. And you have the ability to win a $250 cash prize and an official Emissary certificate.
There are also spring and summer internship opportunities. So there's going to be a WhatsApp group, and there's going to be a link sent out to the WhatsApp group, and you can apply for this. And if you get in, it's a really, really great opportunity. It's important, and it can go on your resume.
And the grade that gets the most involved with Emissary gets a waffle bottom.
Nice.
Just one last thing. Thank you guys so much. One last thing, guys. It's great that we're invited here. It's great that we're talking. It's great we have the energy. But really, the most important thing is that when you get home tonight, you actually download the app and you actually join the group, and then you do the mission. The first mission is a very simple one. It's to follow Emissary for All. That's the first mission. And there are going to be lots of missions as we go forward, and then you mark complete, and that's the first one. So guys, we're going to have, so again, there's going to be a friendly competition between the freshmen, the sophomores, and the juniors to see who can do the most, and let's see what we can make this, okay guys? Thank you so much.
Anti-Semitism in New York is raging to actually 180%, even in the last couple of weeks. And as high school kids, you're seeing things a little bit differently. and as you kind of are scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're seeing in your ecosystem.
Yeah, my name is Abby Wiseman. I'm in 11th grade and I go to the Phil School, and I'm from White Plains. So anti-Semitism, the hate that I've experienced has really been through social media, has been through Instagram, the comments, the videos that I've seen, and through what I've seen, it's really just misinformation that people are spreading about the Jewish community, about Israel. And when one person says a lie, it really spreads because it angers a lot of people, and people feel the need to express these lies in order to express their hatred for this people. And so when I see this misinformation, I truly get upset and angry and a little helpless, because I know in my opinion, I can't really change what this person feels without extra help. Yeah.
My name is Ranit Berman. I'm also a junior at LaFell, and I live in White Plains. And similar to Abby's experience, I've also seen some hate on like comments or videos. And with the misinformation, a lot of people are spreading misinformation, and people don't know what's true and what to believe. And when people don't know what to believe, they don't know how to respond. And sometimes they can take those other people's opinions and kind of make them their own if they don't have an opinion originally. And so when you see a comment, it can really spread a lot of hate overall.
As you're going through like TikTok and Instagram, are you talking with your friends about what you're seeing? Like how is the high school sort of environment dealing with this surge, and how are you discussing it with your friend groups?
Yeah. Right after October 7th, my friends and I, we talked about it a lot, about the comments that we were seeing and how that made us feel. I feel like after a couple of months, we kind of got used to all the hate comments, all the videos with misinformation, and we kind of took that as familiar, and we didn't really talk about it as much, which is what we should have done, because I feel like we were suppressing some feelings that we never actually talked out.
Mm-hmm. I also had a similar experience where we talked about it occasionally, but when we do talk about it, it really is connecting, because you feel like you have people in the same boat as you, and you're not alone, and you have people who are sharing similar experiences and going through the same things.
So you're leaders in the school, and now you're champions for Emissary. When you first heard about Emissary, what were your initial feelings, and why did you decide to become champions?
Yeah, I thought it's an incredible network. It connects people from all around the world, throughout the country too. It's really national and global at the same time. And I thought what that was so cool was that there are these missions that you can contribute to, whether it's just following someone on Instagram or just supporting someone. That is a mission, and you can have a true impact on that. I also thought it was really cool that it was an app. So teenagers going through high school, we're really all accustomed to working on our phones, and this is a great way to have an impact on our community.
I thought it was a really, really good way to get involved, and especially for people who usually don't know how to stand up to hate or don't really know how to behave when they're in some situation like that. It's a really good opportunity for them to also get involved and to bring more people into the networking and community that we have.
I like to say, you can't always combat anti-Semitism. You have to have what we call pro-Semitism, Jewish joy and resilience. Because sometimes, especially after October 7th, it's more.
Right.
And so how do you feel like you're going to get your friends to sort of mobilize on Connect, which is the feature to do things in a coordinated way, to get them empowered and inspired?
Right. I think talking about and describing the missions to them, giving meaning to what we're actually doing and giving a true significance, I think that can really encourage them. And also asking them to do specific tasks. I think breaking the missions down into digestible bites is, we have a much higher chance of students actually engaging.
Mm-hmm. And the app is really easy to work with, and it's motivating also, and you have this competitive aspect between the grades that will allow them to get involved and motivate them to really make a change.
And so I like to say we have this suite of tools. We have Ask Emissary, which is the AI, the chatbot, which we talked about you can type something in if you see something on TikTok that you want to respond to, or you just want to talk to I read something how do I respond, or how do I take things in. And then we have Today, which is the curated content, and then we talked about the Connect. Let's talk a little bit about AI, because it's the latest rage. Are you guys using AI?
Yeah.
How do you think the AI can be helpful to high school kids?
I think people can get stuck when they see a comment or a video, and I think this AI specifically, can really help craft an argument of what you already know and reassure you that what you know is correct and what you know is historically accurate, and then combat anti-Semitism in that way by creating new comments on these hatred comments that you're receiving.
Mm-hmm. And similarly, I think a lot of people, when they would come across a negative comment, even I would do this, I wouldn't really know how to respond. I wouldn't know what to say or if there's anything I can really say to like make a difference. And so this AI feature will allow people to craft a response that will be like important and will connect other people and make an argument that is really like true. And yeah.
Like we say like new tools for new times, and we actually believe in it. Like when you have a suite of tools to be able to help, especially high school kids get to that next level, right, to have that conversation, inspire, empower, mobilize. When you're looking at the group functionality, what are you most excited about to like start? Like what are you hoping to gain from the experience?
Definitely the connect feature. I think it's so cool that you can connect with anyone in America and with anyone in the world. I think that's really, that can be a great way to have a shared experience with people from different continents and be able to connect with them in ways we didn't know with our identity.
It will really build a great community, and hopefully we'll all feel connected to each other and that we have like partners in this.
As you can see, Emissary is a critical tool for high school students and others to combat anti-Semitism and to promote Jewish joy and resilience. Its three functionalities is Connect, which is like WhatsApp on steroids, which you're able to do missions and campaigns around real issues. To work together on social media is critical now more than ever. And second part is Today, which is curated, vetted content. And the third is Ask Emissary, which is an AI chatbot to answer all your questions that you're dealing with, from anti-Semitism to Jewish values and resilience. It's all there for you. You can download the Emissary app today at Emissary #4all on the Apple Store and Google Play. This is Aaron Herman, and thanks for watching.